In the last part, I'm going to show you how to use the causal diagrams to approach different inquiries or different causal effects. And to do this, we need to do some surgeries for our causal diagrams. And the diagrams here is adding to another unknown factors. And I just want to show you how we can better do this. And literally, our scaffold here is do operation. So do operation means we are more focused on the proactive doing action rather than, looking for some particular situation and just seeing the results happen. And specifically, we have two actions. The first one is to hold it constant. That is to hold the preference to be constant, the preference which has already existed in the current world. And to tweak it, this is sort of like we adjust the node within the causal graph. And for the first example, control derivative fast. Now for to control the situation, now let's say we are looking for a situation where we can kill all the enzyme, though this is a bit crazy, right? Um, and then we will tweak the node of vaccine. When I say I want to tweak the node, that means I want the following result. Just listen to my action. So I'm going to remove other age from other factors. And here you also seen the arrow are marked as red color because I want to show you how the information will transmit over the graph after we tweak the node or after we doing an intervention. All right. So, but you can see here, this is a bit strange because here the causal mechanism happened. Uh, I mean, if you take a vaccine, then it should have proliferate the amount of enzyme. But since we are set into a strange situation where all the enzymes were killed, so you see here the information just couldn't pass through the nose. It's stuck here. So this is a bit well. So that is why we need the nature derivative fat. Here we just hold it constant. We hold it constant the preference, and I mark it as the blue color. You see here. Okay, the blue color means we keep the information to be the same before we tweak the node or before we start intervention. And yes, this is a quick look, and we can apply this quickly into the indirect effect. And let me just show you some important point. Here, remember we say there does not exist something called control indirect effect, because if we are trying to looking for a situation where we can switch between whether we taking a vaccine or not in order to address the amount of enzyme to be the larger amount of enzyme or small amount of enzyme, then we couldn't do this because when we are trying to control taking the enzyme, taking the vaccine, then we just couldn't shut down this direct effect from the vaccine to the virus. This is quite clear if we take this perspective of the causal graph. So instead, we need the control indirect effect. Okay, this is the whole content for this episode.